All right, everybody, welcome back to Full Circle with Joyce. And now I am joined by any of all the guests I've had on this one has to be one of the most interesting. He goes by the name Iguazu AC. That's your stage name. And this guy, clearly not Kenyan, but happens to speak 5 or actually even more languages. Karibu sana to the show.
Thank you, Moon.
So tell me a bit about yourself. What's your actual name?
Yeah, my name is Dwight, but in central Kenya, people start to call me Duati.
Duati.
Yeah, and now they said now Iguazu. Okay, Iguazu and Duati.
Iguazu and Duati.
Duati, that's it.
What was central wameshamtaja wamempea jina. So we're calling him Duati, Iguazu and Duati.
Yeah.
Hey, karibu sana. How long have you been in Kenya for?
8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Well, how did you first get here? What were you doing?
The first one, I am an expertise in international public law. That is my career. I am a teacher in international public law as well.
Okay.
In the middle of the main reason that brought me here, I started to run in marathon. By the way, congratulations.
Yes,
Such
we're
an
so proud.
amazing-
Eliud Kipchoge.
Totally, even me.
Eliud Kipchoge akuje hii Full Circle. I'm kidding. But no, yeah, we're very proud as Kenyans.
Yeah, and you know, those are the very important things to highlight all of us. There are many things to be happy in this life. There are many things to celebrate and to be proud of who you are. That's
yeah,
it.
Completely.
So yes, I was invited by my friends to compete in marathon. I was a little bit scared because I was a runner in my place, but in Kenya, say there I will have no place. But I won a marathon here, but I didn't
You
win.
won a marathon here?
Yeah, but I will explain you. It's not a random God. Everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
When I ran this marathon in Conabariri Callado and I won, I was shocked because I was humble. I was praying half of the marathon because my Kikuyu mother was fighting with me because I was a function at home. So my God, guys.
Your Kikuyu mother was fighting with you?
Yeah, because I couldn't attend a function because I had a marathon. And then there is a law in my neighborhood. Even the mamas fought when they keep food for me. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
This is when you are rich and you don't know.
So
Then, let me to be short. The story is like I was praying half of the I'm a preacher. I was praying half of the allow me to do something for my mother. Understand that I have to be here. I won the marathon. So I say I didn't win. God won the marathon for me.
wow. Let me get this straight. Hold on a minute. You run marathons.
Yeah.
You just said you're a preacher.
Yeah.
Okay. Of the gospel?
Yes, of the gospel.
Of the you know, you
I
have
was
to
born
clarify.
again here in Kenya.
You were born again here in Kenya. Hallelujah. Come on now.
Mwadhani.
Hey, Mwadhani. Yes, that's the business. Okay, so born again here in Kenya.
Yes.
How amazing is that? You're a preacher now.
Yeah.
You have a Kikuyu mother. By that I mean someone who I guess watches over you and is sort of like
Many Kikuyu mothers.
of course, this is Kenya Mazee. You're raised by a
Yes.
village, and then you've come here and you were running marathons, but you're also you were a lecturer as well. Where were you from exactly? Because
Venezuela, South
you have a
America.
very southern, Spanish,
Yeah, Latino,
Spanish,
South
yeah,
America.
Latino accent. Venezuela.
Yes.
Wow. So you're a long way from home.
Yeah, but I'm at home.
This is now your home.
This is home as well, yeah.
So tell me, how did you start picking up these languages? As you tell us, tell me which languages you speak.
Okay, perfect that I came bringing them French, Portuguese, Spanish, and English.
Wow.
But here I learned Kikuyu mainly, must say again, Luo, Kalenjin, Luya, Kikamba, basic greetings and stuff.
You know, those are like 10 languages.
Yeah, man. Actually, I have an album now called Golden Kenya where I am singing all of them. Kikuyu, Luya, Kalenjin. No.
Maze, wacha nikwambie, nyinyi watu, you know human is limited.
Yeah, more
You have a
amazing
Kikuyu album?
Yeah, more amazing is that I have followers in Europe. Now my followers are following more my Kenyan vernaculars than the music I do in English, French, and Spanish. Can you believe
Wow.
it? Yeah.
Wow. How did you pick up these languages?
The thing is, everything is possible to those one who believe.
Okay.
After winning a marathon, I suffered an accident, and the doctors told that I was not going to wake up from the bed in 10 years.
Wow.
But I woke in less than 4 months.
Wow.
But I woke, as soon as I raise up my finger, I say, I want to try to wake up. They say that faith is that power that is there when you can want to use it. And then my brother said, okay, try, but laughing, I pulled the blanket and I sat down in question of seconds. My brother was speechless, walking behind and said, "Guy, try to come next to me." And then I push the blanket. Now try to stand up, but he was shaking. And I took his shirt and I standed up in front of him.
Wow. So
The
you were
doctor said
able
that was
to,
a miracle.
despite the doctors saying you could not.
From there, I did my album, my first album of vernacular with secular with only one gospel song, and it's the song who trended everywhere. Then my brother and everybody told me, no, you have to decide whether you are a gospel artist or a secular, because in Kenya you cannot serve the two master.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I have to be a gospel artist, I will do with the two songs I know, Emoyo and Iguarano.
Can you sing them? Can you sing for us in Kikuyu and in the Ninyo?
Atonia gadene wakadure, agasusan mega magadira, aduri makaro gera yeso neko derai nane todo emoyo, 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 yeso emoyo, emoyo, yeso emoyo, emoyo, yeso
Paka he sings. He's about to start doing. You know that dance for doing this. Karibu anza kuruka. No, but you have a beautiful voice as well.
Thank you, Mom.
Now you have to sing Luo. You know me, I'm Kikuyu, Luo, Giriama, I'm all of those things. So you have to sing for us in Luo.
Baba kimama ne kako no terroka yoga ne oka chango ne oka chango ne oka chango jale ni wara no taya.
I'm so impressed with you, Maze. So impressed with you. Oh my gosh. But you know, I love your personality because you clearly are very open to meeting people from different cultures, understanding what's behind people. This is now your home, as you've said. And what are some of the things that stand out for you about Kenya, you know, in the 8 years that you've been here?
The thing is, sometimes not Kenya, it's the whole world, but I will take you as an example. Sometimes you need people to come from abroad to tell you all the wealth that the Lord has put into your country.
Wow, come on.
God stands, and it's always you can find him in the most simple way, in the most simple places. Look at these people. And I want to address to the youth. When I was thinking that my mother was to be accepted, I started to pray. And I remember, my God, I won the marathon. That is simplicity, that is humility. Look in the way you have won that you have broke that world record running. That is, God is in the most simple places, in the most simple way. You are rich.
Wow.
You are wealthy.
Wow. You know what? I really appreciate you for saying that, because you're right. You know, Kenyans are those people, like, we're always, if people get a green card like today, they will be out of this place tomorrow. You know what I mean? And we really talk down our country a lot. There's a lot of issues too, we have to admit, but I really appreciate that you're saying sometimes it takes someone from the outside to come and tell you, Maze, you guys are blessed, you are prosperous, God's hand is upon you, and there's so much potential that we have here. And you know what, you weren't even born in this country, this is now your country, but you've been able to come and explore your talents, explore your giftings, and even, you know, create albums and put out something into the world because of it. I want you to talk to the young people who are watching this show and encourage them, you know, right now about pursuing their own gifts and talents and just not being afraid to share their personalities with the world.
Yes, I want to tell to all of you, look at me straight. When I exercise the parable of the talent, it means when I ran, when I sang, when I composed, when I started to use all the talents I had, I discovered my calling. You are not the photocopy of anyone.
Come
you are
on.
an original piece of art, beautiful as it is, because the best artist of the universe has created you, and that is God. So
Wow.
the best artist has created you. You are beautiful in the way you are. Discover who you are. You are not a photocopy of anyone.
Yeah. Hey, come on, you're not a photocopy of anybody.
Yes.
I love that statement. So be you and shine at it. Don't be
Easy.
afraid.
Yeah.
Let me read some feedback that's coming on, and you guys can SMS into 22999. That's our SMS line. You can also comment on our social media platforms at SwitchTVKE on Instagram and at SwitchTV Kenya on Facebook and Twitter. Yani Maze, you guys just need to send this guy some love. Where? Hey, 10 languages, 5 of which are Kenyan. But Sandra JN says, hey Joyce, that guy ako tu sawa kweli. No human is limited. Martha Damaclean Keroro, you say today is the day. That is the accent I'm going to use today. Hoo hoo. Amesema. Ann Kangede, you say, hey Joyce, loving your show. That guy is just phenomenal. Kindly ask him to sing one chorus of Kikuyu song, and he actually did sing a moyo for us here. And you're tuned in from Kahawa West. That's Ann Mukabi. Asante. Ogwok Linda says, the Mzungu himself, foo. I'm just loving him. Asante sana for that. You can continue sending in your feedback to 22999. Iman Jem says, you can be a comedian. He's just smiling kwanza mwanzo hadi mwisho. Kwa kweli, no human is limited. Fantastic. And I guess, tell us a bit about even picking up the other languages that you did. You know, for those of us who want to learn a language, another language, either another Kenyan language or a foreign language, are there any sort of tips that you would give as far as how to actually go about doing that?
Actually, all Kenyans, when people tell me that I am a linguistic, I may say all Kenyans are linguistics. And that's a capacity that you have in your brain. When the Bible say the light, the kingdom of the light, is because when you culturize yourself, when the most you learn, and it's not necessary you have to engage in a school. Whenever you take a book, you are bringing light to your brain. You are bringing light to your life.
Yeah.
So when you already speak to the third language come easier. After the third, the rest is more easy. All the languages are connected from Moyo Yesu to Yesu Arimoyo Kikuyu Luya. We are talking the same thing. He has resurrected. He is alive.
And so you've actually done a new release. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Tell me about that one.
The new release is called New Kegojo and belong to an album, a triple album that is in French, Spanish, and English called Light. But why I decided to bring a different song is like I wanted to pick in the rap Kikuyu, Luya, Luo, Kalenjin, and mix up all of them to tell the people that we are together and God wants us together.
Wow. And let me ask you, where are you learning these languages? Do you go and like live among these communities? So have you lived among the Kalenjin? Ulisafiri huko kidogo? Have you lived in Kisumu? Ama were you in Central for a while?
Yeah, Central more. I have been more of the time here in Central. But I have gone to preach in Kisumu. I have been running in Eldoret, and I have been many times in Niere. I have been many times there. In fact, my charity show, the Hour of Iguazu, started there in Niere. Yeah, and from there I have started to pick.
So when you go and preach, like you're preaching in Luo?
Well, some prayers I can say in the vernacular, but not deep, but I can say some things. Yeah.
Okay, and you've talked about a charity, the Hour of Iguazu.
The Hour of Iguazu. It is like we choose when we go to any county or any town. Actually, I did one in Mombasa, in Malindi, and in Watamu. We go to any children home or any elderly house. It does not happen so far, but basically it has been so far in children home.
Okay.
And we bring dancing, studying of the Bible. I bring my dancing team there, which are 6 dancers.
Wow.
And we learn some things about the environment and stuff, but everything Christian oriented. And what we ask to the people is like, if you want to participate in the Hour of Iguazu, you don't have to give us anything. We provide the telephone number of the director of this children home. Call them and arrange your visit, because maybe they may need some small thing that for you is plenty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we wrap up this interview with you now, so what are your plans? Are you like, this is home, you're settled, you're not moving? What are some of the things that we can also look forward to from you?
Yeah, in the future, I want to intensify in my ministry. Iguazu is an emissary of peace and of opportunities in peace. Recently, I was taken to Mombasa for Jesus.
Okay.
And I told the people, you cannot imagine what this means for me. Because the infrastructure of for Jesus, if you see it from an aerial point of view, is a man is lying in the sea, with the head is over the sea. And it is totally connected when I say the kingdom of the light. Youth, you have to study. There is a lot of things there that you can conquer in the future. What you can expect from me is that I will write. I used to write about international maritime affairs, but I must now to write to tell the youth the areas of opportunity that you have. Let us stop complaining about many things. With an idea, you can change the whole future of the world. I will tell you only one thing. 80% of the production of the world, mainland, travel by sea. You cannot put containers in an airplane. So Mombasa port for Jesus, when the Portuguese arrived there and wanted to stay there and fight 9 times less than 300 years 9 times they lost for Jesus and they came back again.
Yeah.
It's because the strategical point of where your country is. You are near to the Canal of Suez, and from there the whole Mediterranean and Europe. And there is a cross there in your coast facing to India directly, telling that Asia is in your hand again.
All
The
right.
future is yours.
Wow, the future is ours, Kenyans. And many times it's been spoken of this land that we're actually a springboard of revival. And so there's something very special about Kenya, even in the
It is.
spiritual
But the
realm
thing
of
we have to
things.
stop asking. All of us are able to address the whole community from our places. We don't have to come. Me as a preacher, you have as a conductor, give solutions and start to look and identifying problems.
All right. Let me read some SMSs as we wrap up this interview. But someone here says, hey Joyce, I'm Fatma. I'm tuned in from Roy. I'm loving the Mzungu in the show. Always a fan of the show. Love, love. No human is limited. The phrase, I'm not a photocopy of anyone. This is someone else. The phrase, I'm not a photocopy of anyone, has just made me feel good about myself. I'm a teen going through the worst that I could imagine, but our special guest has just inspired me. I love this show for that. You know, that's awesome. And thank you for coming just on behalf of this person. And you say, thanks a lot, Switch TV, for the opportunity you give to us youth. And whatever it is that you're going through as a young person, may the Lord encourage you. Know that you are loved and the sun will shine again, okay? You are going to make it through. Someone else says, hey, I'm Jackie, nikiwa hapa Zimmerman in Nairobi. Please, nimependa sana show yenu. Please, mwambie bro, aniimbie Kiluo song. Please, I'm a Luo, napenda sana kuhear his voice. Asante sana. Maybe he'll give us like an outro. We'll see about that. Haha, Ndwati the Mzungu speaks Kikuyu better than even English.
That's a fact.
And you say, no man is limited. That's Chris Juma watching the show. Paka, my hair is getting messed up. But, Iguazu, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you take us out with a Kaluo song as we go on break?
Yes. The Luo I did that is
Sure.
Niwaranono. Now let me do the Luya. Yakura likuta yeso asimukuke, yakura mwala lege yeso asimukuke, yakura guboni yeso asimukuke, kasimukuke yesu karimoyo.
Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be back in just a minute with Paul Clement live in studio. Stay tuned. This is Full Circle with Joyce.